Welcome into bucco-booth, everybody. My name is Benson Fector, and I will be the host of your show today. We come in this week, August 8th, 2020, not being able to report much good news for you on the Pirates front. A very rough week, and the Pirates now stand at 3-12, and there was a very ugly scene at the ballpark today with Pirates utility man Phillip Evans having a violent collision in foul territory with Pirates right fielder Gregory Polanco. Phillip Evans was carted off the field and taken to Allegheny General Hospital. He was alert, active, knew where he was. No further update on this. If I do get any information over the course of this hour, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern, on Saturday, August the 8th, I will relay that information to you. But that's a big thing, to keep Phillip Evans in your prayers this evening. All right, let's go through the week that was Pirates baseball. On Saturday, August 1st, the Pirates lost to the Cubs by a score of 4-3. Sunday, they got swept in that three-game series, losing 2-1 on a walk-off. On Monday, the Pirates went to Minnesota for their first game against the Twins, losing that one by a score of 5-4. On Tuesday, they would drop that game by a score of 7-3. They came back home on Wednesday for the second half of that home-and-home series, losing by a score of 5-2. On Thursday, they had their lone win of the week. 6-5, Sam Howard picked up his first Pirate win. I think first big league win, but I'm not sure. First Pirate win for sure. On Friday night, the Pirates lost a epic game by a score of 17-13. And this evening, the Pirates dropped their second game in the Tigers series by a score of 11-5, now moving to 3-12 on the season. In terms of transactions this week, a lot to go over. On Sunday, the Pirates designated left-handed pitcher Robbie Erlin for assignment. They placed right-handed pitcher Mitch Keller on the 10-day injured list with left side discomfort. Recalled left-handed pitcher Sam Howard from the alternate training site. They optioned right-handed pitcher Tyler Bachelor, who they acquired in a trade from the Mets for cash. They optioned him to the alternate training site. They recalled right-handed pitcher Cody Ponce from the alternate training site and placed right-handed pitcher Michael Feliz on the 10-day injured list with right forearm discomfort. On Monday the 3rd, they selected the contract of right-handed pitcher Yoxel Rios from the alternate training site and transferred right-handed pitcher Michael Feliz from the 10-day injured list to the 60-day injured list with right forearm discomfort. On Wednesday the 5th, the Pirates placed right-handed pitcher Nick Burdi on the 60-day injured list with a right elbow injury and activated shortstop JT Riddle from the 10-day injured list. On Thursday, the Pirates optioned center fielder Guillermo Heredia to the Pirates' alternate training site, as well as third baseman Jose Osuna. On Friday, the Braves claimed left-handed pitcher Robbie Erlin off waivers from the Pirates, and the Pirates invited left-handed pitcher Brandon Waddell to the alternate training site. And on Saturday today, the Pirates optioned left-handed pitcher Miguel Del Pozo to the alternate training site while recalling and selecting the contract of right-handed pitcher Nick Mears from the alternate training site. And Nick Mears did end up making his Major League debut today. It was under some strange circumstances given the fact that the first out he recorded of that inning was the out with Gregory Polanco catching the ball before elbowing unintentionally Phillip Evans in the head, which really took the life out of the team today, and I really do not blame them. But we have a lot to get to in the show today. I'm going to take one mailbag question on the day from Grant. He wants to know, why is Miguel Del Pozo garbage? Miguel Del Pozo, and I honestly hope he doesn't make his way back to Pittsburgh at any point in the season. And the one thing that I do want to point out is that on Friday night in the Pirates' 17-13 loss to the Tigers, he did rebound a little bit. He gave up 3 inherited runs, came in bases loaded, nobody out, then gave up 3 runs of his own, and I believe pitched a scoreless inning of his own. But Del Pozo never really belonged in Pittsburgh. The Pirates just have a lot of injuries to deal with right now. I would have really liked if they would have kept Robbie Erlin instead of letting him go to the Braves, rather than have Del Pozo on the roster. I'm happy that Nick Mears is up and Del Pozo is down, and it's really just a shame. And the reason why he didn't pitch well is because he wasn't throwing strikes, and when he was throwing strikes, he was getting hit hard. So not much positives that we saw from Miguel Del Pozo. All right, we're going to go through our awards of the week. MVP of the week goes to Bryan Reynolds, batting .320 this week, 8 for 25. And again, he was our player of the week last week, even though he didn't have an outstanding week batting average-wise, but he consistently puts together quality at-bats. And by this point next week, I will be shocked if Bryan Reynolds' average doesn't start with a 3. He batted .320 this week. His batting average, I believe it's in the low 200s right now, but it's still early in the season. I know it is August 8th, but keep in mind that the Pirates are only 15 games into this young season, and Bryan Reynolds, by the end of this, I'd say a .315 average is what he's going to have on the season. He's hit at every level. He's going to continue to hit. He was a big part of the Pirates' comeback that fell short on Friday night against the Tigers, drawing walks, getting big hits. He just continues to do what we expect out of him, really. Pitcher of the week goes to Richard Rodriguez. He played in 3 games, 3 innings pitched, giving up 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. That's good for a 0 ERA and a 0.66 whip. And with the loss of Nick Burdi for the season, and currently having Kyle Crick and Keone Kela on the injury list, Richard Rodriguez is the closer right now. And I know we saw Keone Kela get a little bit of work in at PNC Park today. I would expect him back maybe in a week at this point. But if there are any save opportunities, tomorrow if there's a save opportunity, I would expect Richard Rodriguez to get that. And I know the first show after opening day, we talked about how he needs to be on a short leash, but he's really the only dependable guy, I guess high leverage guy you can look to in this bullpen right now, with just so many arms out, and Feliz and Crick and Kela, Santana suspended, Holmes on the injuries. A lot of guys are out, Birdie out, and Richard Rodriguez is the closer for the time being. Rookie of the week goes to Phillip Evans, a .346 average this week, 9 for 26, a home run and 7 RBIs. And again, please keep Phillip Evans in your prayer after his collision this evening at PNC Park. And it would really be a shame if he's out for any extended period of time, because he's really started to come into his own in his rookie year with the Pirates. And we talked about this last week, but I still believe Phillip Evans is going to be one of the more important pieces of the Pirates moving forward when they're going to be a winning team. And now, I know what I'm going to say is crazy. They are 3-12, but they're only 4 games out of a playoff spot. Losing Phillip Evans really, really would hurt for any period of time, given the fact that there are only 45 games left in the 2020 season. But there's 45 games. The Pirates are 4 games back of the playoffs. Still 3-12, 9 games under is not where we want them to be. Glove of the week goes to Eric Gonzalez. 20 total chances, 15 assists, 5 putouts, 2 double plays, no errors. And Eric Gonzalez, he's been mashing the baseball too. We're going to get to that a little bit later in our show tonight. But when you look at Eric Gonzalez and what he's been able to do defensively, and this is really why Neil Huntington and the Pirates traded for Eric Gonzalez, is that defense and the fact that they were banking on the offense coming along. It didn't come along last year, and a lot of that had to do with injury. He really turned it on in September, but this year he's just been fantastic with the glove. He made some excellent plays today in the field. He's consistent in the field, and he's going to need to be in that everyday lineup, whether it's at shortstop, at third base, at second base. He put a little bit of outfield last year. It looks like they're going to be having Cole Tucker as that outfield spot, though. Eric Gonzalez can do it all, and he's slowly but surely turning into a building block for the Pirates moving forward. So congrats to Bryan Reynolds, Richard Rodriguez, Phillip Evans, and Eric Gonzalez this week. And again, let's pray that Phillip Evans is okay. It appears the COVID-19 pandemic is about to impact the Pittsburgh Pirates in a big way, as their upcoming series against the St. Louis Cardinals is unlikely to be played. Really, this should come as no surprise, but according to Mark Saxon of The Athletic, the Pittsburgh Pirates' upcoming series against the St. Louis Cardinals is likely to be canceled. His tweet: St. Louis Cardinals players are being informed today that the team will not be assembling for at least 3 to 5 days and to get in workouts on their own, per source. Pittsburgh series likely will be canceled. Again, this comes as no surprise due to the coronavirus outbreak that is currently ripping through the Cardinal roster. Due to this outbreak, The Cardinals have played just 5 games this season, and now it appears that the Pittsburgh Pirates will be the latest team to have games canceled due to the Cardinals. While the Pittsburgh Pirates as a team are playing poorly right now, this comes at a bad time for multiple hitters. Eric Gonzalez is red hot at the plate. After slow starts to the season, Brian Reynolds, Gregory Polanco, and Josh Bell are all showing signs of heating up and pulling out of their early season doldrums. So, the team being shut down for 3 days could cool these hitters off. It will also be interesting to see what the Pirates do with their pitching rotation. Joe Musgrove was scratched for a start against the Tigers tomorrow on Sunday. Steven Brault is scheduled to get that start now, but after that, things could get hairy. Staying on track, Trevor Williams, JT Brubaker, and we'll see what they want to do with their Chad Cole piggyback situation. They were all scheduled to start in St. Louis. Will the Pirates just bump all of those starters back a few days and have them pitch the first 3 games in Cincinnati? Will they reshuffle things around? We will have to wait and see. Regardless, it is not favored to the Pirates that they have to suffer because of an outbreak on another team. This is just yet another reason why the Cardinals should be kicked out of the MLB. Really, just kick them out at this point. The Pittsburgh Pirates lost their best reliever this past week for the season. Who are the StatCast leaders in the bullpen now? Things have gotten off to a rough start for the Pittsburgh Pirates pitching staff. Entering the 2020 season, many expected the pitching staff not to be great, but there were some intriguing arms to at least pay attention to. Well, some of those arms are already done for the year. One of those arms was going to be reliever Nick Burdi. Burdi was working his way back from missing basically all of last year. This year he came out early and looked like his old self, throwing in the upper 90s with big-time spin rates. Instead, Burdi was once again placed on the 45-day injury list, promptly ending his season. Now that the Pittsburgh Pirates have lost not just their closer, but also their most dominant StatCast reliever, if Nick Burdi can stay healthy, he has some of the best pure stuff in the game. The Bucks will surely miss him in this bullpen, but also will miss out on him developing more this season. Who are the Pittsburgh Pirates leaders in terms of StatCast numbers now? The obvious candidate for best spin rate in the bullpen is right-handed pitcher Chris Stratton. That has been Stratton's calling card since coming to the Pittsburgh Pirates. When the team moved him into the bullpen, they saw a bump in his spin rates, showing he could be more effective as a reliever. So far, out of all qualified pitchers who have at least 10 innings pitched, Stratton's fastball is the 5th best spin rate at 2,599 RPM. Trevor Bauer leads the list at 2,797 RPM. The velocity that is currently coming out of the Pittsburgh Pirates bullpen is the scary thing. This team at one point had some of the best power arms in baseball, to the point someone throwing 92 to 94 miles per hour was considered to be slow. Now the Pittsburgh Pirates' leading pitcher in terms of velocity is Dovydas Neverauskas, who is averaging 94.8 miles per hour, which ranks 43rd in the league for pitchers. This means that the consistently hardest fastball the Pittsburgh Pirates is coming from one of their worst relievers. Furthermore, they do not even have a pitcher who ranks in the top 40 in velocity. To say the least, the pitching staff needs help. The team's bullpen has been decimated by injuries and a lack of depth from the minor leagues. Not to mention the rotation is not all that inspiring right now either. Hopefully some of the young arms coming up can stay healthy and start to develop, or this team's bullpen could be in trouble for a long time to come. And really, when you look at the rest of the season, the rest of the 45 games the Pirates have scheduled for the 2020 season, the bullpen is going to sort of shine the light on what the Pirates are going to be able to do. And you looked at what the Pirates bullpen did on Friday night, last night, against the Tigers. Chad Cole, 4 innings, 7 strikeouts, 1 run. The bullpen gave up 16 runs. Now, yes, two of those were the sort of ghost inherited runners in extra innings, but still, 14 runs to a bullpen in 7 innings, and that just can't happen. And the fact now that the Pirates have lost Nick Birdy, and you take a look at where they're at velocity-wise, their top velocity guy